Huh?
Well, no, I can't hear
I'll
that.
say, is jy reg?
Hy's reg.
Okay. Right, hier gaan ons. Hello, my name is Chris Barnard. We built race cars here in Bloemfontein for many years now, and I'm today with my friend Ben and his son Justin, and we're going to talk about one of their race cars that they're busy with building. And yeah, Ben, tell us a bit more about you.
Yes, I'm Ben Buitendag. I started my own business in 2000 and doing services and maintenance on cars and some turbo jobs, and as you can see, I like to specialize in this kind of modifications. It's a hell of a job. We're trying what we can do with it.
Yeah, he's very modest there, but Ben does some amazing work here with his son. And as his son said earlier, what the hell is Ford doing in BMW? Yeah. But before we get there, Justin, please introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Justin Buitendag, Ben Buitendag's son, youngest son.
So how long are you in your sales and how long are you working together?
From last year,
No, December.
December.
2 years ago, December.
2 years ago, December. Oh,
Yeah, it was on school vacation once.
that's
Decided to start helping.
that's so you started during your school vacation already.
Yeah, decided to not do nothing. Help after.
School vacation. Yeah, it's a blessing to be able to work for your dad.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
to learn
nice.
from somebody with his knowledge. It's
2 years back, I bought this. It was just a normal car. And at first I wanted
I almost thought I was getting a BMW for school or something. And he said, no, I have plans,
Yeah, and then I thought, no, I want to make something first for fun, just drive around on the road. First I want to do it normal aspirate. I said, well, for the looks on this car, normal aspirate is not going to work. And I want to put some more power in it. So we started building this car January last year.
Yeah.
We take it apart completely.
Strip everything.
There was nothing. Naked.
I heard you were responsible for stripping it out.
Oh yeah, my hands were like raspers, what's it, graders, cheese graders.
Yeah.
Yo, lots of time, lots of work.
Yeah.
I spent,
Yeah, then we measure up the stuff, then we cut it, then I bend the plates, we shifted the whole engine backwards for more stability, and if you put it in front, everything is like squeezed up. I said, no, I don't like that.
I appreciate the amount of fabricating that went into this. I can see the engine placement is way backwards. What was your thinking there?
Well, the balancing of the car will be much, the handling first, the weight, the distribution much better, and I just decided, there were some few things. We had to actually modify the sump and a whole lot of stuff to get in this. I said, then I had to.
The main factor why we had to move the engine backwards was because of the sump that was hitting against the steering rail.
Okay.
So we had to modify the sump, and we saw, okay, well, we don't have to modify it that much, let's just move the engine backwards.
Yeah.
And we saw, okay, that's a good plan because now the weight is more in the center of the car for weight displacement.
Smart.
So it's better for driving purposes.
As we shifted it back.
Cornering purposes.
Yeah, and then it's backwards now, but now the steering is in the way this side. I said, let's make it left and drive. Just to make it left and drive was a hell of a job.
Yeah.
But now it's out of the way this way. Yeah.
But I must compliment you. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it was a lot of hard
Yeah,
times,
it looks
lot of hours.
Yeah.
Lot of hours.
Because you completely reshaped the firewall. You cut it out and you
We basically removed the old firewall and made a new one.
Yeah.
A whole new dashboard. The firewall is the dashboard. Yeah, that's what it is.
I see there's a Ford in the BMW. Tell us about how did that come about?
First thing, I like the BMW shape. The engines, no.
Why no?
I don't know. If I service the cars here,
Hoe lyk dit daar as jou pa op die nog
Ja,
nie-
Dis ook eintlik 'n goeie kat. Nou kan jy dink aan hoekom BMW sleg is.
Ja,
ja nee, dit is sleg.
Nee, soos hoekom ons nou nie verkies het. Verstaan?
Ek hou maar net nie van die BMW.
Nee, hy is reg so.
As jy reg.
Jy moet maar net probeer nie verder as die punt te doen, dan as jy weer voor my.
Ja,
As ek maar hier so staan, so wys as sê nou.
Then I see you've used the Aussie built Ford engine in a German car. How did that come about?
the first thing, this car was a 4-cylinder 2-liter, originally. Oh, you can put a 3-liter BMW motor inside 55, but I don't like the BMs, I don't know. It's making horsepower as well, but these things it's hard to break. And this,
It's not too large.
yeah, that's the main thing. And there's an engine with, there's not so much hassles with it. And the main thing is to start up, we're going easily get like 450 horses for a startup. That we were,
Aiming for.
yeah. And main thing is, from there we can put it up to 600. But then we have to change the gaskets, turbo gasket, and the clutch system and so on. But for a startup on a normal roadworthy car, 450 horses,
That's not bad.
in traffic you go get your hands full. Yeah.
You're going to keep this road legal.
Yeah, road legal. Yeah. Yeah.
So this will be have number plates and be used on the road.
Yeah, there's still a work in progress. The wiring still needs to be done. So,
This is a Aussie Ford Barra motor.
yeah, they call it in Australia Barra motor, and South Africa comes out of the Ford Territories, Ford Excelsiors, Falcons as well. So on a normal aspirate, it's also powerful. The torque is huge.
Could you give people a rundown on what this engine looks like? It's a turbo charged straight 6 4-liter inline 6-cylinder.
Yes, and we have already changed the injectors. The normal ones, standard factory runs like 150 cc's per cylinder.
Yeah.
I've changed it up to 700 cc per cylinder for the fuel combined with the turbo. Otherwise, otherwise it will run and it will be lean. But it still needs to be a lot of work, and headaches will come out here.
Yeah. And the transmission.
Original manual.
Yeah.
The original is a T5 box. It's very strong. You get upgraded boxes as well, but it's going to cost a few. But if you break this one, we'll put a better one.
Yeah.
We'll test this one.
We will test this one.
It's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Developing something like this.
Yeah.
I must tell you, this thing looks beautiful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. A lot of work to get something done this far.
Yeah.
And
Year in progress. More than a year.
no. Just which part of this car gave you personally a lot of heartache?
Sure. Firstly, stripping the car. Secondly, making templates and cutting my fingers on every plate I could find to make the firewall. Cutting the doors at the back to remove the handles and measure. My job was measuring and getting all the measurements precise and the angles, because once you've cut metal, you can't cut it again, and then everything gets smaller. So you must do it once. And
we have done it. There was a few errors as well.
Yeah.
Cut, and then, like the engine mountings I built, then I said, this is not working. Do it again. Do it again. The engine, we have taken it out like 12 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's.
And what also gave me a headache was measuring the roll cage inside. All the angles and to make sure that everything will fit in once you've made it. Because if you make it,
I looked at it.
it should be
stunning.
correct.
Yeah, that was a lot of
Yeah,
work.
Beautiful work.
And finishing it up, as I can say, the pipes, so you don't see the welding, was also hard work. What we used body putty or what?
Just a filler to...
A filler.
Yeah, just a smooth...
Just to smooth out the lines of the wall plate, so you don't see welding.
Yeah.
I saw it. It was very, very nicely done.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the radiators, stuff that we have just have here in the shop. Put in a Mahindra diesel radiator.
Say again, what did you put in? Radiators? Let's just get that.
So it's a Mahindra.
Yeah.
There's Indian radiator in this vehicle.
So it's Indian, Germany, Australian, and then it's Renault.
Renault fan.
And
Iveco. Iveco intercooler for now.
Oh, this is a truly international car, I think.
Yeah, the one in the world. Nothing like this.
It should be known worldwide, so everybody should know something of their continent or their land has been put in here.
Yeah.
Shipped from India, shipped from Germany, made in Bloemfontein.
And I think people will have to start noticing what goes on in Bloemfontein.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of very talented people hidden away in this town. Yeah.
Why is there a BMW in this Ford Falcon?
Hi Ben, what is still outstanding on this project of yours?
Well, the whole wiring system needs to be done first. First, we're going to put the ECU in, stuff in, so we can just start it up for the beginning, and then the light, all the wiring of the cars, everything has to be taken out. Yeah, and we must still, like the bumper, I just fitted it here as well now. I didn't attach it completely because the car must go back on a trailer for the wiring, and it's so low, it's just going to scratch.
We still need to finish the diffuser at the back.
Yeah.
It comes at the back of the at the car. And the safety belts and all the gauges and everything in the car. What's the more?
Yeah, the rims.
And the rims need to be painted the same color as this, basically.
Yeah.
But just a little lighter, like a gunmetal finish. And then, the airflow for the radiators needs to be done so we can focus the air more on the intercooler and the radiator for better cooling.
Yeah, we are just waiting for the brackets for the rear wing. The rear wing is also already here, but it's a complete carbon fiber.
Yes.
So the whole thing is waiting like 2 kgs.
Sure.
It's very light. Plus the safety belts we need to fit, and the wiring.
And lighting inside the car.
Yes, yeah. They want to put the sound system, as you know, the turbo is the sound.
Get a JBL 5 or something. Portable Bluetooth speaker.
The turbo will be.
Yeah, that's the sound.
That's the
That's the best sound you can.
I don't want it.
That will ruin the whole purpose of a racing car.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah.
And I agree with your dad. You don't need a sound system in there. The turbo will suffice.
Yeah.
Let's close the bonnet and take the exterior shots. Just take this little thing.
Maybe lock up.
Yeah.
And
Moet hom maar liewer nie heeltemal toemaak en dit net wil hy weer nie oop.
Ja, ek maak
Hy maak nie oop. Okay. So, ons het gesukkel om hierdie bonnet oop te kry. Hierdie catch, hierdie ding is hy het die vasgehak. Hy wou nie nie. Toe sukkel ons hele dag om die bonnet oop te kry.
so it kept you busy for a whole day.
Ja, everybody was wondering. Ja, was al.
Ja, nee, maar
ja, ek het daai deel uitgehaal. Daai kan dit vasgehak.
Ek sal dit op uitsort.
Yes, this thing is beautiful.
Everybody asked, now what engine is in here? Then we tell them it's a Ford Falcon State 6.
You see,
You can't see
the
it.
engine,
Huh?
on this car, because
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin,
Huh?
that's a huge, Aston Martin was
Part of the development of
development of, ja, want dit is op like nou BMW badge wil ek nie opsit nie.
Op jou Ford.
Ook nie 'n Ford badge nie. Ek wil 'n Mind. Dis om op die
Okay, Ben, Justin, tell us more about the color on this car.
I decided, or not decided, you know the video game called Need for Speed Most Wanted? I saw the BMW M3 that was in that video game, and I saw the design and the color scheme of everything, and I just thought that would really look lovely on a real car in real life. So that's where the idea came from. Just to know.
Gaan dit aan?
Okay, sorry. The two colors, metallic blue and metallic grey, complement each other very nicely, and it just brings out the whole, all the lines of the car and the shape of the car in a rather delightful manner.
It looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Well done. I think the spray painter must have had a few moments there. You must have had a few moments there with your spray painter.
Yeah, the guy that seen Versace, said, okay, I told him about the silver and the blue. He said, oh, that's not too bad, but then I showed him the design.
Yeah, all the lines
on the lines and all
over.
that. Say, yes, and if you bring something to me, it's not straightforward.
But the result, it's there. It
Yeah.
looks stunning.
Yeah.
I can compliment you on that. It looks stunning. All right, I think show us the interior. Let's see what goes on inside. Justin, talk us through what still needs to be done inside and what you've done here. I see the firewall has moved considerably backwards.
Yeah,
So please talk us through what you did here.
look, as we said, we built a whole new firewall / dashboard, but there still needs work that needs to be done. We're gonna build a whole new center console for all the clusters and gauges and switches, kill switch, and we need to put in the indicator and window washer, window wiper switches. But there's a whole lot of work done here. The whole car has been stripped. We fitted and manufactured the floor for the car out of aluminium plates, and we fitted bucket seats and mountings that we had to build ourselves. The roll cage has been measured out and fought through by ourselves and perfected by ourselves. The whole interior of the car has been redone entirely. That's my point of view as I'm sitting in here, and just to get the position of the driver and everything precise was a hell of a job. But as I'm sitting here, I just feel at home.
Ah, good.
Just to share to the world what people are doing in Bloemfontein, and we thank you, Chris.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Thank you guys, and looking forward to when this car starts. Let me know. We'll be
Yeah,
back
no.
taking another video.
Yeah, we'll do so.
Thank you, Ben. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Stuart.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys. Bye bye.